Okay, so we're about to go and check in for the flight to New York. This is the Singapore Airlines business class check-in. Looks like I'm going to just go right on up to the front. And here is my boarding pass for the flight. Here's the Singapore Airlines lounges. Looks like there's a couple of lounges. We want the business class one, which is this way. So looks like it's down at the end of the hallway here. Looks like we found the Silver Chris lounge. So I'll go ahead and head on in. Walk around the lounge a little bit. Looks like there's a bar here. And pretty ample seating. A buffet. Let's see what they got over here. We'll go over and see what's down this way. Looks like this is a larger selection of food over here. All looks pretty fancy. Some more sitting areas. Some self-serve beverages over there. Okay, I'll now figure out where I want to sit and I'll help myself to some food. Okay, so we are arriving at my departure gate, gate B10, Singapore Airlines Flight 24 to New York. So this is the airplane that will take me to New York. It's a Airbus A350-900, ultra long range. So we'll see what it looks like when I get aboard. And this is the waiting area at the gate. All right, 22K?
Thank you. Kindly across and make a right.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm in 22K. So here we are. This is my home for the next 19 hours.
SIN-JFK. This is our captain. My name is Jerome Tan. Together with me, the flight deck today are Captain Justin Cook, Senior First Officer Samuel Lee, and Senior First Officer Farizu. Also, the cabin taking care of your safety as well as offering you the hospitality of Singapore Airlines. Our team of cabin crew, led by in-flight manager Irvin. We just completed some engineering troubleshooting. We'll be on our way as soon as our paperwork is complete. I do apologize for this slight delay. Flight time to JFK, New York is 18 hours and 5 minutes today. And based on the weather forecast on route, we can expect the occasional light to moderate turbulence. For your safety, please do keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you have seated.
Welcome on board Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft,
please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey across our island home.
there are details you would not want to miss. takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments.
Now let's take a look at the in-flight menu here. So it says welcome to world class. Here's some blah 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 about the chefs and the wine experts. The lunch menu. And we have some from the meals that will come after lunch. They just call it mid-flight onwards. And then some additional snacks and refreshments. The next few pages are actually for the reverse flight from New York to Singapore. I guess they just want to put it in one menu. Then we have some discussion of champagnes and wine. A lot of snooty blah 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 there. Then there's some cocktails, spirits, liqueurs, beer, the list of non-alcoholic beverages. Then we got a list of coffees and a list of teas and some final teas, and that's the end of the book. So here's the first part of cabin service. It's a Singapore sling and some mixed nuts. And here's the first part of the eating. We have a root salad and some garlic bread and a Diet Coke, and then some champagne will be coming my way shortly. And the Angus tenderloin steak has arrived, so I will now dig in. And this is my dessert, which I will enjoy while I watch The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, we've just taken off. Let's do a little tour of what I've got in my seat here. So there's a little storage thing here. I got a pillow and a blanket. This is the amenity kit. Turning around here, there's a reading light, and there's a power source, looks like USB. There's another little storage area here. This is the headphones, and they've given me a water bottle. TV. There's like a bunch of movies, things like that. And then going down here, these are the controls for the seat. A little bit later on, we'll activate the flat bed. Hopefully I can get a good night's sleep, but right now it's 12:46 p.m., so it's not time to sleep yet. Okay, well, this is my home for the next 19 hours. Here's a better view of my seat in bed mode. You can see the pillow there. And then you kind of stick your feet under here. It's very comfortable. Okay, we'll take a walk through the cabin here. We're somewhere off the coast of Japan. So it's about 8 hours into the flight, 8:25 p.m. Singapore time, 8:25 a.m. New York time, and they've just brought out Singapore Airlines famous chicken sautés. So I will enjoy these. Okay, it's about 9:30 p.m. Singapore time, 9:30 a.m. New York time. A little over 9 hours into the flight, and this is a mid-flight food service. We have a prawn salad and a couple pieces of bread. I chose the garlic bread from the bread platter that they offered me, and then a glass of some Sauvignon Blanc and some water. And now we have the mid-flight meal of an Angus burger. This is something I had pre-selected before the flight from among the menu that was made available. So we'll see how it tastes. And I am a good boy because for the dessert I turned down the various cakes and chocolates and went for the fresh fruit. So it is about 2 a.m. Singapore time, 2 p.m. New York time. Looks like we're going to be making landfall soon over Vancouver Island in Canada. And we got about 4 hours and 41 minutes left to New York. So still a ways to go, but the end is coming into view. So far, so good. And I just woke up from about an hour of sleeping to see that we are over my home state of Wisconsin. So, hello down there.
We have just begun our descent towards New York JFK. Local time in New York is 12 hours behind that of Singapore. It is now 6:15 in the evening on the 18th of May. And barring any traffic delays, we are looking to touch down at 10 minutes to 7. Latest weather update shows that it is partly cloudy with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius, and that's equivalent to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying Singapore Airlines. It has been a pleasure to have you on board. Cabin crew, please prepare forever. Thank you.
So here we are at baggage claim at JFK Airport, baggage carousel number 7. I hope my 2 bags enjoyed the flight as much as I did. I don't know what kind of in-flight entertainment they have down in the cargo hold, but in any case it'll be nice for me and the baggage to be reunited. Hopefully it doesn't take forever for the bags to come. Okay, so it's 3:12 in the morning on Wednesday at JFK Airport, and there's actually still some things going on here. There's actually a lady staffing an information desk here, some people walking around. There's a duty-free store over there that's open. Down the hall there's a McDonald's that's open. Let's take a look at the departure board here. See, looks like there's a 5 a.m. flight to Port of Spain on Caribbean Airlines at 5 a.m. There's a 3 a.m. flight to San Salvador and also a 3:35 a.m. flight. So, you know, it's a 24-hour operation. A 4:45 a.m. flight to Medellin. Okay. Guy cleaning the floor here. All right, I'm going to continue to walk around a little bit.